Hey, what's going on, Boston Silkscar fans, and welcome to our Week 4 XBL matchup against Powdahh and the Dunsparcelona. I believe that's the name of his team. I don't know. It's a crazy name. Anyways, we're rocking out today with Duplay, Porygon, Blaziken, Latios, and Florges. You guys might recognize this team if you've been following the XBL or the Boston Silkscarps this season of the XBL, because this is our Week 1 and Week 2 team. I know I really need to get on my game of actually preparing. It's been detrimental a few times not preparing, and I'm not going to spoil it now, but it is not ideal that I didn't prepare this week, because Powdahh's rocking out with the Tentacruel, Tangrowth, Infernape, Salamence, Magearna, and Mesprit. I didn't prepare mostly just because this was a really awkward battle time frame. Both me and Powdahh kind of thought that this was our bye week because it was over Christmas. So we kind of thought, oh, okay, if this is over Christmas, this must be our bye week, essentially. But it turned out not to be. I didn't prepare. I don't know if Powdahh did or not. But here we are, Week 4. Let's dip into the battle and see how it went. I'm not proud of not preparing. I promise next week I will prepare a separate team for my opponent, because I'm not proud of not being prepared recently. I started with Sasha, and I thought the only thing that he can lead with that would be bad is Tentacruel. Of course, he led with the Tentacruel. It's what always happens. I should just know in my brain when I say that to be like, okay, well, worst case scenario is what's going to happen. So, of course, he led with it. I stayed in because I was just going to get up rocks because it would be good against the Salamence and his Infernape. It wouldn't be terrible with and stuff like that. Infernape actually is neutral, isn't it? So it wouldn't have been a huge deal. But anyways, so I lead with Stealth Rocks. Maybe not the best play. I was not playing very smart at all this game. And I have a really funny story that I'm going to save for later. And it's super embarrassing, but I feel like you guys deserve to hear it because some of you might have noticed something I've been doing the past couple weeks of the XBL, and I'll inform you in a second. But he sets up his own spikes. This is really not good for us. Some toxic spikes against our Stealth Rocks. I'd rather have Stealth Rocks up on my side than poison the spikes. They poison everybody on the team. It's, you know, but that's what it is. He sends out Tangrowth. We do actually have Ice Beam on our Porygon, but I had pulled a double switcheroo into Woofles, was expecting him to bring in Salamence that turn. So when I saw him switch out, I got really excited, but it ended up being his Tangrowth. And Woofles comes in, gets poisoned. I can't really do anything against the Tangrowth with Florges, so I switch into Huggin, who does have Ice Beam as well. And he goes for a knockoff. Of course, I'm such a dummy, guys. I should have known that Tangrowth was going to have freaking knockoff, super effective knockoff, that is. So anyways, I decided to stay in despite seeing that, going for an Ice Beam, seeing how much it'll do. We do get the freeze, which is really cool because I was hoping for it. We got it, but he thaws first turn, unfortunately, so the freeze didn't even matter. He ends up thawing. I go for a Dragon Dance, thinking, oh, this is a great time to set up. This is where the funny thing comes in. For the past 3 weeks, this is how rusty I am, thought that Dragon Dance boosted our special attack and speed. I was dead wrong, but of course he thawed out. He goes for Hidden Power. Okay, I was going to say maybe he thawed out because it was Hidden Power Fire, but that doesn't make sense because it's super effective, so never mind about that. But I go for another Ice Beam here, thinking, okay, now I'm +1 special attack. This will definitely kill. And it would have killed even if it wasn't, but we got a low roll this time, and I think we got a high roll the first time we used Ice Beam. So 2 double mistakes there, with Dragon Dance just being a goofball for getting everything, and second, just the min roll sucked there. We could have killed him with a max roll, another max roll, but I think we got a min roll there, and he survived, and he took out our Latios, which sucks. And we brought in Doublade. We just went for a quick Shadow Sneak, as he's going to bring in this Inferno, take that rock damage, and I'm going for I'm going to switch out here into our Woofles. We can go for a Moonblast and do decent damage as he goes for a U-turn. Again, this is not our best battle out there. I'm really upset by this one. It's a bummer, but hey, it is what it is. He sends out his Tentacruel, and I believe I went for the Moonblast, if I'm not mistaken, which does do some damage to this, a nice little chip damage, as we're going to see here. By the way, I think this is the first video that's going to be going up with my new microphone. Let me know how you guys think it sounds, if it sounds good, if it sounds bad, if it doesn't sound any different to you. I would love to hear your opinions because I'm trying to figure it out. I feel like I still I have a lot to learn. This is my first time using an XLR mic, really, and this whole setup thing, so I don't really know, but we switch into Sand Slash, and we live this Acid Spray very nicely. However, we are poisoned, and we're going to die next turn, and he outspeeds anyways. I believe I just sack off Sasha here because there's no point in bringing somebody in. He goes for a Rapid Spin. That's what I ended up clicking too, just hoping to get rid of the spikes in case I somehow survived if he switched out or anything like that. He did not. He went for a Rapid Spin, got rid of the rocks on his side of the field, which is really good for him because now he can bring in that Salamence and really be free to just destroy my team if he wants to. We bring in Kung Pao, and Kung Pao Chicken here. And I'm going to go for... he does outspeed, which sucks. I switched into Kung Pao here thinking that this is our Protect Blaziken. I forgot week 1 we didn't bring Protect. Week 2 we brought week 3 we brought Protect. So that was a mistake on my part. We would have outsped if I had Protect because I could have gotten the speed boost. It's okay, I went for Earthquake and it does just one-shot this Tentacruel, which is nice, but we do die to Life Orb. Super unfortunate. I really wish I had brought Protect. It wouldn't... there would be no issues if I had brought Protect that week. This week, it would have been very, very nice. Much closer game, because now he's got his Magearna, and he's going to be taking most of my Mon's hits very well. He's going to go for a Hidden Power, as I believe I just go for an Iron Head, because it does the most damage. Oh, no, I go for Swords Dance first, followed by an Iron Head, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Goes for Hidden Power. Of course, super effective. And I go for Iron Head. Just it does the most damage. Doesn't do a lot, but it does the most. And actually, it does a lot more than I remember it doing for whatever reason. I go for Shadow Sneak, hoping that it'll be enough to take out this Magearna. It is not, however. He goes for a Hidden Power, and we are Dunzo Funzo. Dunzo Funzo. Number 13 faints. Roxas is dead. Unfortunately, even in the Kingdom Hearts series, it seems he is dead, and it makes me sad. Spoiler alert if you've not played Kingdom Hearts yet. But if you haven't, then you're like way behind the times anyways. So Woofles is going to come in. Now, Woofles has been an MVP this season. Despite having some losses under our belts, Woofles here is a fantastic Pokemon. So Woofles takes down Magearna. He's going to go ahead and now bring in his Salamence, which I think he brings in Salamence, which I thought was a very weird play to bring a Salamence in on Woofles. I don't know if he was just feeling pity for us. No, he brings in his Mesprit. Okay, never mind. I'm getting way ahead of the curve here. He brings in his Mesprit and goes for a Psychic. Now, the good thing about Woofles, despite us being poisoned, is we have Synthesize, so we should be able to heal back up against this Mesprit. But I first go for a Moonblast. I'm really hoping for the Special D drop or Special Attack drop, whatever it is. Special Attack drop, that's what it is. All right, so we got the Special Attack drop, which is really, really nice. It's going to allow us to live those Psychics just a little bit better. As I synthesize this turn, it's very necessary. So he goes for Psychic. Every single one of his mons outsped me this week. It was crazy. I must have had a super slow team this week. Synthesized. Which is nice. I could use another one. I think here he might have thought that I was going to go for a double Synthesize. I think this might be where he brings in the Salamence, if I'm right. I'm not sure, but I do go for a Moonblast, which is great. He goes for U-turn. That's what he does. Okay. He goes for U-turn. I think he was really expecting us to synthesize this turn. Luckily for us, we clicked Moonblast. So here comes the Salamence. I believe we... If it's either a 2-shot or it's a 1-shot. I cannot remember. Let's see. Okay, it's going to be a 2-shot. It's going to be a 2-shot. We got another Special Attack drop, which is always great to see. And he goes for Earthquake. It's not going to be enough to take us out, as we're just going to finish him off. I could have synthesized up on him, but honestly, at this point, the battle was looking... I would just kind of be stalling at that point, I think. So I go for a Moonblast, just take care of his Salamence. And it ended up being a crit, which would have been really nice if the first one was a crit, but it wasn't. So, hey, what can you do? What can you do? And we're looking bad. We're looking bad. He's going to bring out his Mesprit. Now, I could have switched into Porygon right here, but honestly, Porygon couldn't have done anything against Mesprit anyways. This Porygon is packing a very weird moveset. Should have brought my week 3 Porygon. It would have made a lot more sense. But honestly, it is what it is. Next week we'll be more prepared. We're going to send out Powdahh, and Powdahh can't really touch this thing. Powdahh does minuscule damage with Foul Play is one of his moves, and his second move is Ice Beam, and then he's got Recover and I think Protect or something. It's like a really bad set for Porygon this week. It made sense week 1. This week it doesn't make sense at all. So we're going to go ahead and go for a Foul Play. He has a berry to have dark type damage, so it does absolutely nothing. And I think I just end up going for an Ice Beam or something as he takes us out. Not sure though. No, okay, we lived that one. We go for the Ice Beam. Maybe getting a freeze, maybe? No freeze. No freeze. If I had just gone for 2 Ice Beams, he would actually be dead right now. But I thought Foul Play might be good. I was foolish. And Powdahh faints to the Psychic. Porygon goes down, and we have lost to Powdahh, a 2-0, so not the worst loss out there, but it's still kind of hurt. We're in pretty bad shape now. I think we're 1 win, 3 losses. Yes, 1 win, 3 losses. Not looking too great. Hopefully we can bring it back the next couple of weeks and just try and get as close to a decent season as possible. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully next week we can get ourselves a W. See you then. Till then, stay frosty and peace out.